Are you a small business but have no credit history or less than perfect credit? If you do, you may find yourself having a hard time trying to get working capital that you need to grow your business. In this video, I'll go over the company that goes by the name of National Business Capital, which is a marketplace that works with over 75 lenders to help you get the capital that your business needs. They offer a wide variety of different products such as business lines of credit, business loans, business advances, and even financing for cannabis-based businesses, which all these products I will be going in deep detail later in this video. What's up, winners? My name is Naam. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Here we talk all things personal finance and credit. Start now by subscribing so you don't miss out on any future videos. As a full disclaimer, I am a partner with National Business Capital, so if you do decide to use any referral links down in the description, it does help support my channel. If not, feel free to visit their website and apply from there. So let's get the show on the road. First, let's go over who exactly is National Business Capital. This is the #1 fintech marketplace for small business financing. They were founded in 2007 and they have provided over $1 billion in funding. But aside from providing loans and financing, they offer an array of business services. To name a few, this would include answering services, credit card processing, legal services, marketing, and many more. But I know that you guys came here for business loans and financing, so let's get right into the top financial products that National Business Capital has to offer. The first one that we will go over will be the hybrid SBA loan. This type of financial product is first of its kind and is exclusive to this company. You might be asking to yourself, what in the world is a hybrid SBA loan? You might imagine that this is some sort of SBA loan since it is in the name. It is, but it's much better. It is probably one of the easiest and fastest SBA loan products on the market today. So in a nutshell, what the hybrid SBA loan is a type of loan that will give you access to financing immediately while you are working on your SBA loan. They were able to minimize the time to get the SBA loan between 45 to 60 days. Because normally with most banks, this can take anywhere between 3 to 6 months. But just keep in mind that it can still take you anywhere between 45 to 60 days to get access to your SBA loan. But they just came up with a program where you can get working capital right away until that process gets completed. With this type of loan, 90% of applications do get approved. You get larger offers, the rate will be the prime rate plus whatever National Business Capital is charging, and you may have longer terms. Here are some of the qualifications that you must meet. You gotta be at least 2 years in the business, have $250,000 in gross sales, and have a 685 credit score. So if your credit score is less than excellent, you are still able to qualify for this type of loan. And the loan amounts can range anywhere between $50,000 to $5 million. You also get flexible terms ranging anywhere between 10 to 25 years, and when it's all said and done, you can expect funding anywhere between 1 to 3 days. Next, we're gonna be going over business term loans. Essentially what a business term loan is just a loan for your business that is set for a certain amount of time. With this type of financial product, you can get same-day decision, firm approvals, and grow through a digital application, and there's an online checkout. Some of the benefits that do come along with this type of loan is that there is no prepayment penalty, meaning that if you have the ability to pay off your loan early, you will not be charged extra just because you have the ability to. You should never be penalized for paying off debt. This loan also reports to the business credit bureaus, so some of the financial products that National Business Capital have, you may need to self-report, but once you're approved, a business finance advisor should be able to help you out. The qualifications for a business term loan will be a minimum of a 600 FICO score, 1 year in the business, and have $25,000 deposited monthly in a business bank account or $300,000 in annual sales. When you take a look at these numbers, just take them with an estimation because depending on your business data points and credit score, these requirements may fluctuate. So if you do get approved, you can get approved up to $2.5 million and your terms can be as long as 10 years. Now moving on to our next financial product, which is business lines of credit. With National, they have two different ones. They have a secure business line of credit and an unsecured business line of credit. So let's go over what are the key differences between the two and what they are. What a business line of credit is a type of financial product that functions very similar to a credit card. It will give you access to cash whenever you do need it, and it is flexible whenever you have to pay this money back. So this is a type of loan which allows you to draw cash from your credit limit whenever you need it, and you only pay interest on whatever you use. So why having a business line of credit is important while running a business is that it is better for tax purposes. You will be able to write off interest on that credit line since it is used for business purposes rather than if you were to put things on credit using your own personal credit card. One thing that you have to keep in mind is that depending on the lender that you do have, there may be a non-utilization fee, which means that you'll be charged a fee if you do not use that line. So before signing any agreement, just make sure that you ask if there's any sort of fees that you need to be aware of. So now let's go over what the difference is between a secure business line of credit and an unsecured business line of credit. And what the key difference is whether or not the lender requires you to put up a collateral. A secure line of credit is backed by a collateral, while unsecured credit line is not. Secure lines of credit lowers the risk for lenders because they would require borrowers to put things up for collateral, such as real estate, receivables, inventory, equipment, and possibly your own personal home. Of course, putting up your home as a collateral puts both your personal and business life at risk, so just be careful of what you decide to put up as collateral. With unsecured credit lines, since they do not require collateral, they may have slightly higher rates due to lenders having increased risks. So if you do decide to get a business line of credit, you can use it for all sorts of business expenses that you may have. Some of the most common ways that businesses use business lines of credit include growing your business, such as hiring more staff, payroll, marketing, inventory, operating costs, and seasonal slow periods. So by now you guys probably know what a business line of credit is and the difference between a secure and unsecured line of credit. Let's talk about both of the products that National Business Capital has to offer. The first one that we will go over is the secure business line of credit. With this line of credit, there's a streamlined, transparent process, 2-day decision period, and also accelerated closing. Some of the benefits that are exclusive to National is that you can get to a 95% advance rate, no industry restrictions, and validity and personal guarantees offered. But here are the qualifications. As long as you have $250,000 in agent account receivables or $1 million in inventory. There's also no minimum FICO score and no minimum time in business. Your credit line can range anywhere between $250,000 to $25 million with 12 to 24 month terms. Now let us go over the unsecured business line of credit. So with this type of line of credit, it will be based off your revenue and you will be able to draw from that business credit line the same day once you're approved. And plus, there's limited documents that are needed to qualify. Since this is a revolving line of credit, you only pay on the amount that you take out. Plus, it does report to the business credit bureaus. But for this type of line of credit, to qualify, you need to have at least 1 year in the business, have $25,000 in deposits monthly to a business bank account, or $300,000 in annual sales, and must have a minimum FICO score of 600. So once approved, you can get a credit line up to $250,000, simple interest terms, and you can get online access to your funds. Now let's move on to our next financial product, which is business advances. So what a business advance is really not technically a business loan or business line of credit. It's just an advance on future sales. Business advances is also known as a merchant cash advance. The way that this would work is that you receive a cash advance by agreeing to remit a small fixed percentage of future credit and debit card sales until the advance is paid in full. There's also no restrictions or rules of how you can use your business cash advance, so you can use it however it fits your business. So with this financial product, it has a 90% approval rating, you can get higher financing amounts, and you also get same-day application funding. There's also monthly and weekly payments available, no industry restrictions, and there's no personal guarantee. But some of the qualifications that you have to meet is to be 1 year in the business, have at least $15,000 of deposits in a monthly bank account, or $150,000 in annual sales, and there's no minimal FICO score. Once approved, you can get an advance ranging anywhere between $10,000 to $5 million with terms ranging between 6 to 24 months. Now let's move on to equipment financing. Equipment financing is probably one of the least utilized financing products that most business owners take advantage of, just due to the fact that it is always a hassle to get this type of financing through traditional methods. National has worked with multiple industry types ranging from medical, manufacturing, food services, automotive, and plenty of other industries that need equipment to operate. Additionally, a lot of business owners do not understand the tax benefits that come along with equipment financing. So it is recommended that you talk to your accountant or person who handle your taxes so you can know all the benefits of Section 179 and all of the deductions that you would qualify for. So at National, there is a high approval rating, you can get same-day decisions, there's no industry restrictions, you can also use the funds to purchase or lease the equipment that is needed to run your business. So what you would need is a business bank account, a 500 minimum FICO score, and at least 3 months in the business. Again, just double check with National because some of these requirements may fluctuate depending on your business. So once approved, you can get financing anywhere between $25,000 to $1 million with terms ranging between 1 to 5 years and rates starting at 8%. Another way that this company sets itself apart from other lenders is that you can get funding if you are in the cannabis industry. It doesn't matter if you're in biotech, cultivation, or growing, or just legally selling these type of products. With this type of funding, some of the benefits that you would receive are no industry restrictions, you can get approved within 24 hours, and funding within 48 hours. There's no usage restrictions, so you can use the funds to purchase inventory, open up new locations, or hire more staff. But some of the minimum qualifications is that you gotta have at least 1 year in the business, or only 6 months if you are depositing over $50,000 per month in your business bank account. But if you are depositing under that amount, then you would have to deposit a minimum of $25,000 monthly or $300,000 in annual sales. But the great thing about this loan is that your credit score does not play a factor. So these are just a handful of some financial products that National Business Capital provides, so it doesn't matter what type of industry or business that you have. If you are interested in any type of business lending, feel free to reach out because it does not hurt your credit score, and all you gotta do is fill out some basic information. So let me walk you through the contact sheet. So just plug in your basic information such as your name, business name, and other business info such as year in the business, your monthly revenue, and what type of industry that you're in. Then from there, a business finance advisor should contact you to learn more about what type of financing that you need and your options. While this company does have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and hundreds of positive Trustpilot reviews, here are some of the negative reviews and complaints from their customers. Some of them include rates being higher than normal. This is not unusual since they are an alternative lending marketplace, and there are some customers that complain about receiving frequent calls from their company and other partners. So whether you are a new business or an established business who's looking for business financing, make sure you check them out. I do have a referral link down in the description below if you guys like to support this channel. If not, it's totally cool. I'll see you guys in my next videos.